that ghostwrites, somebody ghostwrites it, you take it to them, you get the name on it. You tell us about that
Cool.
process. It's a little confusing, so I want you to lay it out for us.
So it's kind of fun. Like I think I'm actually a pretty darn good writer, and I like the process of writing, but I also hate the process of writing my own books. And especially if I don't have a built-in market ready to go to sell this to, it makes it harder. I mean, if you're just starting off, you've got a great book, you're really proud of it, but you've got nobody to listen to it. You can't push a button and send it out to your social following or your email list. It's going to be harder work. You got to do a little more grunt work. That being said, I always look at any business problem or challenge with this filter on it. I ask 3 questions. Actually, it's like 3.5, which is who else, what if, and why not. So I say who else has what I need, and then who else needs what I have. And then what if, this is the brainstorming position, what if we do this, what if we do that, and then why not? Is there any feasible reason why this won't work, and if not, potentially pursue it. So backing up, who else has what I need? Well, if I've got a book, what I need is an audience of potential buyers. Well, who else needs what I have? Well, I've got the book, and I've got the ability to, it's done for you. The person doesn't have to do any work. Let's just say I write it or I have it ghostwritten, and it's a good book. So then what you can do, it was exactly what I did, is I approached somebody. I actually already had a relationship with him, and he had a big following in a certain market and a niche, but he was so busy with other stuff, he didn't have time to write a book. I showed him this. I read it. I had written it in his general voice, and I was able to put it out there, and he put his stamp of approval on it. So, and I'm probably talking and making this more complex than it sounds. Everybody's heard of a ghostwriter where the author hires somebody to write their book for them. Well, in this case, this was the ghostwriter hiring the author. So I was the ghostwriter. I brought the author in, and I paid him a percentage of all the royalties in order to have his name and face on the book and promote it to his audience. So that way, I own the copyrights to the book. The ghostwriter now is in control, and I actually own a vast majority of the rights. He makes 20%, I make 80%, which is it's free for him, and it's credibility and lead generation. But I capitalized on his following.